This season is about examining our lives closely, examining our actions carefully, considering who we've been, who we want to be. Part of a conscious life is encountering things within ourselves that we don't like, ways we hurt others, or things that keep us from our own happiness and well-being. And with those elements, we often push them away, we reject them, they become rejected parts of ourselves. A verse that I return to every year at this time, the verse from the Psalms, Even Masu Habonim Haita Lerosh Pina, a very well-known verse, the stone that the builders have rejected has become the cornerstone. Which is not necessarily to say that, oh, that thing I reject, that's the key to my transformation. There's something, maybe it is. Or maybe by bringing a new lens, a fresh perspective, a little bit of curiosity, we may perceive something that we didn't before. That's how I like to use that verse, just to invite that sense of curiosity. Maybe it's not as certain as I believe it to be. Maybe it opens a crack, just a bit of new potential, makes way for growth, for some kind of small transformation. Or maybe we simply soften our hearts toward that thing that is so difficult in our lives, that aspect of ourselves or our lives. Maybe we soften our hearts just a bit, and that softening becomes the cornerstone. So I invite you to bring to mind and heart some piece of yourself that you tend to push away. You wish it weren't there. You try to hide from it. Not the most intense thing. Not something, if it's really, really weighing you down, but something that you reject in some way, that you feel in this moment you can bring into mind and heart. And if you're comfortable closing your eyes and paying attention, noticing what's the nature of the feeling in your heart and in your mind as that aspect is present. What's the feeling in your body? Maybe where or how does it manifest within you? And seeing if you can simply make room for it. Noticing any urge to push it away or reject, and just allowing it to be, just for this moment even. Bringing some curiosity, a wondering of whether there might be some kind of potential, some kind of blessing hidden there that you can't yet perceive or understand. Or maybe simply that it's not as solid, it's not as powerful as you often conceive of it. I invite you to continue with the practice as I chant a melody of that verse from my teacher, Rabbi Shefa Gold. Even Masu Habonim Haita Lerosh Pina, Even Masu Habonim Haita Lerosh Pina, Even Masu Habonim Haita Lerosh Pina, Even Masu Habonim Haita Lerosh Pina. Even masu haboni haita lerosh pina. Even masu haboni haita lerosh pina. As we continue to look inward, noticing if anything has shifted or is shifting in your heart, in your mind, in your body, as we continue to bring that sense of wonder and curiosity. Often in this season, we imagine ourselves becoming someone different when I finally leave that thing behind. But Teshuvah, often translated as repentance, means returning, maybe to our deepest nature, which doesn't mean we don't want to grow and change. Of course we do, but what if we have everything we need right here? What if we have all the ingredients for aliveness, for well-being, already within us? A key theme of this series will be what we often call clear seeing or truthfulness, more clearly perceiving and beholding our lives just as they are, so that we can continue to shape them in ways that benefit others and ourselves and the world. And we do so with curiosity and openness, with these qualities. Without them, we're not really perceiving clearly. And so we return again and again to behold who we are anew, nurturing that potential for Teshuvah that is right here within us. May we bring renewed perception and understanding to what is here.